Alright, geezers, big man Earth Apologist, your favourite shit shoveler on this god awful website. Oh god, it never ends. I'm back. I'm back with another terrific slot video. In today's breaking truths, give me a minute. Alright, give me a second. Has capitalism gone too far? Today's episode, Grape Fanta. Fucking hell, honestly. Grape Fanta. Who thought of that? You know what I mean? There's ideas that make sense, and then there's Grape Fanta. Let's just get it over with. Just give me a minute to take the edge off, alright? Yeah. Capitalism has gone too far. In today's breaking truths, Mr. DisRespect, the charlatan who was outed for pretending to be a doctor on the internet, has officially been remonetized by our benevolent overlords at youtube.com. Now, if you watch my coverage of this situation when he actually reapplied about 5 or 6 months ago now, you will know, dear viewer, I was telling you this would happen all the way back then, because I understand how this machine works. It does get a little bit exhausting, always being right and having paedophiles have a go at me, and then once again being proven right. But he has officially been remonetized. The charlatan who LARPed as a doctor on the internet, I believe he was also exposed for something else, something small, something minor. But the main thing people were really fucking angry about is the fact this geezer came online pretending to be something he wasn't. And honestly, I'm not fucking around. I don't think anyone's done that. So, rightfully, people were really upset with him. You can't, Mr. DisRespect, come on the internet with your Register Evader fucking moustache and pretend to be a doctor. He does not have any experience in the field of medicine. So I'm completely with the internet on this one. Breaks my heart to say it, but I am with the Redditors. And, you know, those fucking hebophiles. I'm with them on this one. Mr. DisRespect, rightfully disgraced for lying about his credentials. And he's now been remonetized. Because, of course, at the end of the day, if you have an audience that are willing to turn up to your shitty little gameplay streams, let's plays with a fucking live studio audience, that's what it is. If you have an audience that is there for that, you will never be cancelled. Case in point, Chris Brown. He still has a fucking career. You know, there is a certain level of success where you are no longer able to be held accountable. Lest we forget, dear viewer, the current president of the United States. But I'm not going to get in on that. I'm not going to go on one of my America tangents. Or maybe I will. Netanyahu, pay pig. American Revolution, libertarian hissy fit that they got the French to fight for them. You know the drill, dear viewer. I'm old. I'm bald and I'm old. I'm not gonna fucking do this. I did, however, tangent in of itself, I did, however, very much enjoy the RFK Jr. What was it? The confirmation hearing where he got grilled by all of these politicians. That was some of the funniest shit I've seen this year so far. Please do. If you take anything from this video, please type into the search bar above this video now. RFK Bernie Sanders onesie. Honestly, that was one of the funniest fucking videos I've ever seen. Mr. Kennedy, on a website you founded, they were selling onesies with the text, "Vaccines cause autism." Do you support the text on these onesies?
Listen, I don't know anything about that. I don't even know what a onesie is.
Oh, no, honestly. It's going to break my heart when America sort of caves in on itself in about 14 months. I will miss it. You know, it's just not the same. Who am I going to pick on? Canada? Knowing those fucking cuckolds, they'll start stroking my inner thigh, inviting me upstairs to meet their wife. No. See, all of the vitriol I have for America, I will say this, they put up a fight. You know, being the nation of autists they are, they have a fucking tantrum when I have a go at them. And I will always respect them for the entertainment they give me. Who else am I going to pick on? Sweden? They'll just start crying. I don't want to be bullying someone with fucking running mascara. Oh, God. Oh, God, I think I'm going to miss America. I suppose, on the bright side, I'll always have the Dutch. Yeah, those dirty piss play enthusiasts. Those upside down torture garden piss play fucking deviants. Oh, and they'll shit themselves and waddle off in their little wooden shoes. On your bike. Or is that those deviants from Holland? I don't know. Me and my wonderful German fiance had a terrific discussion. I'll probably post it on the channel at some point. The different sections of Europe. And I think we can all agree, Scandinavia, you know, Holland, Denmark, Sweden, Iceland, Greenland, Norway, all of that area is very much fetish Europe. Yeah, it's with those weird hikers with the little twiddly beards and they're into being shat on. You know, fetish Europe. Frankly, wouldn't have broken my heart if Hitler wiped them out. In other Sorry, I just realised about 15 minutes of this video was on some complete tangent. Oh, do you remember the good old days, dear viewer? Where I'd spend about 2.5 minutes talking about Jared the Completionist and 15 minutes rambling about utter dog shit. Do you remember the good old days? I'm so clinical and sterile now. Oh God, I'm giving the people what they want, and what do I have to show for it? In other truths, Creator Clash 3 is officially on, and I am excited to announce that I will be on the undercard. This year's event is sort of themed. The theme of my fight with my opponent is a relevant YouTuber of now versus a relevant YouTuber of then. I couldn't be more excited. No, that's a lie. I could be more excited. But I am somewhat excited to announce I will be going toe-to-toe in the ring with Chris Balls. No? Oh, come on. You know Chris Balls, the irate gamer. He was the irate gamer. He did the side thing where he was ranting about cereal. The irate gamer. Oh, no one knows the irate gamer. Well, yeah, that geezer I will be fighting in a ring for the entertainment and money of people online. So that'll be very good. Every great fighter needs a name. Yeah, Iron Mike. I don't think I know any others. Iron Michael and all of his chums. Point being, KSI, you know, that Oliver Tungy fella, he goes by the Nightmare. Alright, ooh, ominous, yeah, ominous, dark. That's not a racial thing. And me, right, being sort of like, you know, contrasting that a little bit, I will be fighting under the name in my debut undercard fight as the maladaptive Daydream. You know, I don't want to be too arrogant here, but I fancy my chances. Chris Balls, you know, a few years older than me. I learn from the best. If Jake Paul can bully geriatrics, what's stopping me? I believe I'm taller than Mr. Balls, Mr. Gamer, if that's your real fucking name. So, you know, who are you betting on? Do comment below, and I may be a little bit offended if you are rooting for Chris Balls. But, you know, I could make some witty commentary about how, oh, you do all this stuff with ghosts, well, you're about to be one, or whatever. But turns out no one knows who the fuck I'm talking about. So, once again, my genius is being pissed down the sink to you absolute fucking ingrate. No, I'm not being wacky now. I'm not being zany. Why do you want this? Why do you want this shit shoveled into your mouth time and time again? Honestly, the trough is overflowing with shit, and you view piglets are just getting up to the fucking oinker in it. On it, no, you sicken me. I haven't been attracted to you in at least 5 months, and it breaks my heart. This enthusiast movement, it's bigger than Slop. It's bigger than Mr. Beast, whose name should be Josh, for fuck's sake. In other truths, a woman has been pretending to be bipolar, and now she's no longer pretending. The mask has come off. Heartbreaking, really. Of all the mental illnesses a woman would fake having, why not borderline? No. Again, you can say I've got questionable taste in women. Fine, my fiance agrees. But come on, we can all agree, right? There is a pecking order here. Borderline women are objectively the best. They are the best. You know, I'm not a misogynist, but if women were a make of car, they would be a Rolls Royce Phantom. All right, I'm a big fan of borderlines. You know, fucking crazy and crazy fucking. You know, excuse the crude language. I'm hopped up on grape Fanta, and I'm getting a little bit concerned someone put something in that. I opened the can and it was fizzing. I don't know if they usually fizz, but that fucker was fizzing. But do comment below, give me some yummy engagement. What do you think of this? Are borderline women the best? Are you a fan of histrionics? I believe histrionic women are underrated. Narcissistic women, MPD maxed women, awful. Terrible. Just truly awful. Do not recommend. ASPD, interesting. Must do more research. But do comment below, what's your favourite mental disorder and why? Do comment below, write long reams, passionate reams and tirades. I'd love nothing more than if you got in some messy, nasty, personal, you know, ideological disagreement in the comment section below. Oh, I'd love nothing more than that. What's your views on religion? What's your views on the Israel-Palestine debacle? America, is it a libertarian hellscape? Do comment below. In other truths, IshowSpeed, whose real name I believe is Jacob. I don't know, it just feels right. You know, who needs truth when you have vibes? IshowSpeed has become the mayor of Lima, the capital of Peru, for 1 hour. I do love the image. He looks absolutely befuddled by what he's reading or not reading. I believe he's functionally illiterate. So that might be in Peruvian or Spanish or Espanol or Portuguese or whatever the fuck language they speak over there. It might be in plain English. Frankly, I don't think he'd be able to tell the difference. He's a nice lad, this IshowSpeed. You know, he's... How do I go about calling him a little bit Forrest Gump-like, politically correct? What is the politically correct way of, sort of in a nice way, in a complimentary way, calling him a little bit of an invalid? Because I'm at a loss. I don't know what I would use to describe this individual. Forrest Gump, I feel, is accurate. He runs, yeah. Forrest Gump shows speed. Maybe that'll be my new screen name. Forrest Gump IshowSpeed. He does. Comment below, who would win in a foot race? Forrest Gump or this IShowSpeed Jacob individual? In other truths, Ethan Klein throws major shade at Vosh, such as saying Vosh wants to fuck animals and watches child porn. I'm not getting any lies. I'm not getting any like fact check false yet. After Vosh calls him mentally ill and a fascist. Again, is he wrong? One image comes to mind, heartwarming. The worst people you know are fighting. I'm getting sick and tired of talking about Ethan Klein, frankly. Can someone, you know what I mean? Can someone just take him out, please? Take him out to dinner, so I'm not violating TOS. I'm not inciting someone kill Ethan Klein. All I'm doing is, take a hint. Take a hint at what I'm saying. Read between the lines. In other truths, oh God. Is that it? Oh God, it's not. Oh, there was an entire piece I've still got to fucking talk about. Oh God, right. This is the big one. I thought I was done. I thought I could go to bed. For those interested, I will be opening an OnlyFans under the screen name IShowGump. IShowGump, I really enjoy. We've got to do something with that, dear viewer. Comment below. What should we use IShowGump for? I think we're on to... Forget about slopfunnel.com. That was never going to fucking take off. IShowGump.com. Now that has fucking legs in it. No pun intended. We can run for miles with this puppy. So, I'm very much... get the business name first, yeah, and then we'll figure out what we're selling. IShowGump.com. What are we selling? Comment below. And again, if you give me your money now, see it as an investment. See me as a piggy bank. If we make major fucking, dollar, you may just see a little bit coming your way. So like or dislike, it's all engagement. Comment below, comment anything. Smear these videos up the cubicle walls of the internet, your aunt's Facebook page, the dark web, anywhere. Just get these videos out there. Burn them onto a CD-ROM and leave them on a park bench. I don't give a fuck, dear viewer. But my wonderful German fiance has just returned home. So, I've got to love you and leave you. But before I love you and leave you, you need to know something. All right. I've got another slop story, but I figured I'd do a to be continued. Yeah. Oh, what the bollocks will he talk about tomorrow? I do need to confess something, and maybe I've been overcompensating. Maybe I've been so high energy in this video because of the guilt. In the previous slop video, I did something that I shouldn't have done. Now, you'll be shocked, you'll be surprised, you may unsubscribe. I've got a feeling no matter what, someone is going to unsubscribe after seeing this video, but I used state-of-the-art, I can't believe I'm saying this, subliminal messaging in the previous slop video. And sorry, I've been trying to essentially mind control you, dear viewer. Instead of just outright telling you, give me your money. I'm ashamed, I don't want to just be so blunt and tell you to your screen, give me your money. So I try to be underhanded and I use state of the art. I mean, this is fucking MK Ultra level shit. And if at any point you have a sudden urge to give me money, do not fight it. But just know I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dear viewer. I guess it's time to confess. I really, really want your fucking money. Oh, no, honestly. I know I said Donald Trump isn't as entertaining as he used to be, but blaming a national tragedy on little people has to be one of the most twistedly fucking funny things to come out of America in a long time. He blamed the helicopter and the plane, and they sort of met. And no survivors. Absolutely no survivors. I'm not here to laugh at that. Alright, if you want a dickhead on the internet treating things irreverently, alright, fair enough, you've come to the right place. But I'm not going to do that here. What I'm laughing at is the president. I really do need to underline that in bold fucking felt tip. Orange felt tip, highlight that bastard. The president of the United States blaming the crash on dwarves, a black albino. What's the skin condition Michael Jackson had? Black albino vertigo fucking little people in wheelchairs who are probably genderqueer. Blaming those people on over 100 people dying. Just when you think this bastard, he's done it, right, I'm over it, I'm numb to it, he finds a way to fuck you up somehow. Like, oh, he's old news. Donald Trump, 12 years of this bastard. He can't say anything that will shock me. He did. Oh, the man has shelf life of tinned soup. It's honest, beautiful. Have you heard about this? The previous government under Biden, terrible guy. He was making dwarves. I believe that's the politically correct term. We like political correct, but not so much. He was putting dwarves in the front lines. He was putting trans dwarves in the helicopters. What the hell did little people know about helicopters? They can't even reach the pedals, and they couldn't reach the pedals here, and it is an absolute disgrace. And from this day forward, no little people will be near aviation. Aviation is for tall people, actual, real, adult people. Little dwarves, where is Snow White? Snow White hasn't been seen. Make no mistake, now I'm president, America will be Snow White again. But, that was a racial thing, by the way. I feel the need to explain all the subtle nuances of my genius fucking content to you monkeys. I love you, God bless yourself, and as usual, I am sorry I use subliminal messaging to try and dupe you out of money. And I'm sorry you had to hear it from me. Oh God. Oh God, it's not another dickhead on the internet with a shit Trump impression.